refresh.
Are we live? Are we live yet? Are we live?
I don't know.
Push buttons.
I'm clicking the video.
Buttons, Whittington.
Where do you know?
I think we're live. It's doing things.
Is it on the home page?
Just have you not done?
Oh, here you go.
Hey,
Live
we're
now.
here. Welcome to the show.
Hey, look. Jason Newman was already first. Son of a bitch. That was
piles of people. Wonderful. All right,
Okay.
so you're going to be camping out over there. Do I need to move the
I'll
camera?
pop the chat out here.
Okay, because you're off camera. People want to see your person.
Yes, I know. I'm just bringing the chat live.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Whiskey.
Close enough to lunch. I think it could even just be
So
regular whiskey.
we're going to go through these little funky, interesting samples.
Yeah.
This is from Jonathan and Amber Friday
Mm-hmm.
and Alex Bushman.
Wait,
Bushman? Bushman.
is he the Bush?
He's not the Bush.
He's not the Bush. Okay.
Anyway, they sent us a bunch of these samples of different Wisconsin whiskeys.
Yeah.
But we couldn't really do them on the show because they were all, this was right after we had said no more sample bottles, only full bottles.
I was seeing a lot of people. They're posting their live stream collection, what they're
Mhm.
going to be drinking in the live stream here.
So you're not going to be able, unless you're in Wisconsin, you're probably not going to be able to drink along with us because we're just doing this because
Well, we got a couple of notables back there. That,
Coach Friday sent us something before we announced it was not cool. So it was already in the mail.
Not that it's not cool. It's just,
We just don't want to die.
yeah.
We don't want to be poisoned. So do you want something from the Door County Distillery or from the Great Lakes KK
I don't know.
Kinnickinnick Distillery?
You figure that out. And I'm going to be looking in the comments here because, oh, sweet Lord, there's already a lot of people.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. I was trying, but I decided not to.
Good
Hey,
morning,
look.
you magnificent bastards. Hey, Doug Allen.
Yeah,
Trash Can Panda.
I know. He's not here.
No, I said, hey, Trash Panda, will you grace us with your sparkles? He's like, "Pfft, I got a family, a bunch of chumps. Such a Chad move.
Yeah,
Such a Chad move.
fucking Chaddington.
Yeah, but he left his cape unguarded, so.
That's true. I'll be wearing the cape soon. Okay, so this we're gonna do the rye because I looked up the Great Lakes rye.
Yeah.
They only do this once a year,
Okay.
and it's only one barrel at a time.
Sure.
I think it's 5 years old, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just very rare.
Mm.
And we're gonna see, as two guys who don't normally fall in love with rye, how cool this thing can get.
This is definitely rye. And I'm getting the eucalyptus that I like. And
Ah!
the rest.
Tyler's in the squad car working. Oops. Wait. I like that he put law enforcement in parentheses just to make sure we realized he wasn't working in the back of a squad car.
Whiskey got him back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Peter.
Yeah. What number do we want to actually officially kick off? We got 465 already. Daniel asked me
Mm-hmm.
how many people we think we get. I think like 1,000-ish. Once
Yeah.
we start rolling.
Yeah, that's what we hit last time at the height of the run. We were hitting 1,000, so
Sure.
maybe.
1,000 concurrent. We'll see.
What time is it in Sweden? Someone's watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about the whiskey, real quick?
I'm getting the bit of the eucalyptus notes that I like. I also get that in the bullet rye. I'm not getting
Ooh,
the anise.
yeah, I'm not getting the licorice, but that eucalyptus is strong.
Mm.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, that's not a light eucalyptus. That is.
Hey, we got a Wisconsin actually drinking the Repeal Rye with us.
Oh, nice.
What do you call Wisconsin? Is it Wisconsinites?
Wisconsinians?
Wisconsinans.
Wisconsins.
Wisconsins. Wiscontinents. Incompetence.
Okay.
Wiscompetence.
And 529. Good.
Oh,
Okay.
cheeseheads. We had like 30.
Oh yeah, cheeseheads. Of course.
How do we
were
miss
way
that?
off.
Yeah, we so sport all the time. We're really into the sports.
So people are piling in. So I'm hoping everybody that's in here right now watched the video that came out this morning.
That was brutal.
If you didn't watch that video, you're a bad person and you should feel bad. It's an 8-minute video, and this live stream will make a bit more sense. You'll have the context if you've watched that video. Now,
can you guys all get together and time your comments at 1 every 4 seconds so that they're easier to read?
Well,
just go ahead and work together.
No,
all call each other on a conference call.
It'll calm down. We can do like slow mode and stuff like that. But let the people
plumage. So, do you want to give a teaser, a 30-second synopsis for the people who didn't watch the video this morning? Can you give them a Cliff Notes version?
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, God, the voice. Can you do it without the voice?
So, the synopsis really, Daniel became emboldened. He just playing little bullshit moves like the Hobbit door.
Mm-hmm. No, here's the thing.
Such a scamp.
Here's
my synopsis.
It was a glorious door.
Shut your filthy hole. This is my synopsis.
No, I showed you a picture of the door. You said that door looks awesome.
And
I said, okay, we're gonna use it.
The victor gets to write history.
Yeah, I just think in the picture you didn't realize how small the door was from the photo.
There was no banana for scale in this picture. So, he briefly after that started mooching from me, and one of them was legit. One of them was painful. One of them sparked a series of events that will change Daniel's life forever.
That's actually probably not far from being true.
So I put in a little plan into place there, and knowing that Daniel, because he's emboldened, not yet punished, he would try it again, and sure enough, he did.
Yeah,
thinking he had pulled one over on me, but oh no. What happened, Daniel? What happened?
Well, Rex,
what did I pursue? What strings did I pull?
Rex managed to get himself onto the board of directors at Wizard Academy. And for those of you who don't know how nonprofits work, the chancellor at a nonprofit is in charge, and the board can't tell him what to do, but they can hire and fire him. So they sort of have final say by, like, if they disagree with what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, they can fire you.
Are the vice chancellor.
Yeah.
You have even less authority. But now it's me and a handful of my closest associates. Like this. Pretty much do whatever I want. Isn't that right, Daniel? For example, if I were to say, Daniel.
Oh, God, the voice. The voice. I'm with Brandy on this. That voice makes me feel uncomfortable.
I think it makes everybody feel uncomfortable, really. Everybody except me. Oh,
hey, Jimmy Leg is here.
Of course, Blair. He's showing off his live stream collection. It was a damn good collection.
Oh, I missed that. I need to look at that. Daniel, hold me. I'm scared. Nathan Corolla. I think, friend, I think that needs to be reversed.
I gotta stretch out my hammies for this.
Yeah. Terry Dolan wants to know if the board is holding on to his resume for future openings.
Okay, Daniel, to give you a sporting chance.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I meant when I said plumage?
So there's what I thought you meant and there's what I hoped.
Yeah.
Which one did you? Knowing you, I thought it was going to be a dick in a box moment or something.
Or maybe like would be in a box,
well, plumage, you know. So I'm just saying that's a non-starter. I'll be going on to jobs.com looking for another position if that turns out to be plumage.
We're taking resumes.
Now, what did I hope it was?
Who wants to be in the whiskey bottle? Like that, Whittington.
Yeah.
Replace like that.
So what I hoped it was just like the little shoulder pad fiddly bit from the mooch necklace. Brad Pitt. What's in the box?
So,
there's a box.
In honor of Chadwick, another game of chance. There's 3 options for plumage, Daniel. One of them is the option that I meant. You get to choose one of the 3. And the moment you choose the right one, you don't have to choose anymore.
Okay.
We have this lovely pink bag.
Okay.
This beach towel. or this box?
So I'm going to say, because wrapped in a towel, that just seems shady. And box, we've already discussed. So I'm going with the pink bag.
Oh, the pink bag. Okay. Yeah. So you were hoping for... Oh. You were hoping for
come on! That's it, right?
Dude, this is exactly what you hoped for.
Yes!
You know what?
Come on!
Not what I meant by plumage!
Wait. You can't change the rules.
Daniel.
You can't start saying, no, that's not what I meant. Pick another one.
Who's
that's like
on the board of directors, Daniel?
That's like a magician going, pick the one, and you pick. I want that one. You pick it. The ball's there, and he's like, no, not that one. I meant another one.
Oh, sweet, adorable Daniel. You scamp. Are you ready to drink whiskey directly off of the wrong plumage? Get your glass.
I have to do all. No. I can't. No, I'm not drinking off plumage until we get to the one that's correct.
Get your glass.
God damn it. We have.
let me fluff it out.
I'll do it.
Let me fluff it out.
Now this one has a little more of a funnel action going over here.
Funnel action. Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
No, I'm doing it. I don't trust your pour. I'm the pourer.
You can't pour on your old shoulder pad.
There you go. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's on the fucking floor.
Off of the plumage. Drink it.
Bushmills, baby, off the plumage. That still smells like Bushmills all over my hands.
Oh, yes. Not too bad.
Tastes like Bushmills.
Not too bad. We'll circle back to that a bit later.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll choose the right one next time. Get it off me.
My hands were all soaked in Bushmills.
Okay. Let's see if we got lick it off the floor.
Yeah. Burley, you need to start a school for mead psalms. And that's what needs to happen.
How big is mead, by the way?
I don't even know the answer to that question.
Yeah?
I mean, I like the mead that he sent us, but I don't daily go around looking for mead.
Is mead, obviously, it's not as big as beer.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, bigger than rum? Smaller than rum? For context. By the way, Brushwood was here last night. He brought this called Shipwreck Rum.
Oh, yeah. I finally, at the end of the night, got a sample.
He was in Nova Scotia with Bonnie, his wife. And they were going around some cool stuff. And what was the story? They basically had a shipwreck with a bunch of rum barrels that went down into the bottom of the sea.
Well, they were aging meat on this ship because it would toss and it'd go with the barrel. And then all of a sudden one day in a storm or something, the ship sank. Like, oh, crap. So they went to recover the ship and the barrels were still intact. So they bottled that as a special edition. And then they fixed the ship, put it back out there again. But the rum was pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't overly sweet. Did you try it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I didn't. I tried it after everyone had left there. The bottle was moved into my office, and I was getting ready to leave.
Did he leave it?
There was a little bit left in the bottom, so I
did he leave the rum?
I didn't finish it off. Yeah, he left it.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do here? Do you want to do the same distillery, different thing, like their classic bourbon, maybe?
Yeah, let's do the bourbon.
All right.
What are the other? We got the bourbon.
Kinnikinnick bourbon.
Right. This is a blended thingy. This is a beer barrel thingy.
Do you need a dump glass for the rye, or are you just going to finish it off?
I can finish. I'm a big boy.
Rogue has interesting plans. We could do a Rogue week someday.
Oh,
Rogue has some really interesting shit going on.
Yeah. So we can't talk about this at all. But
nope, not officially.
If you guys aren't following the Modern Rogue, because I know a ton of you are, but if you guys aren't on the Modern Rogue channel, checking in and keeping up with their episodes, things are in the works. Like we could just hardly anything we can say, but things are in the works and it's super cool and exciting. What this was the bourbon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting.
I'm still smelling rye.
No. There's a. Is that like a cigar tobacco type of smoky note? Are you getting this?
Yeah.
It's not intense. It's almost like tobacco and nuttiness. All right, you saw him on that.
Martin, you're going to have to refresh me on our plan because you and I have conversed so many times on different things we were hoping to do that I've lost track of the plan.
Hold on a second.
Did the episode we did?
James Ballou. Crown Royal Texas Mesquite might change your opinion on Crown Royal, Daniel, although it's still maple sweet. Have we had Texas Mesquite?
Here's the thing. You remember the whiskey that is making the runs in our circle that's saying, what the fuck, these guys are calling this a Texas whiskey and it's a Crown Royal in a bag?
Okay, good.
That's the one.
No. It was a Crown. It was just a straight up Canadian whiskey, really small.
There's multiple. Okay. There are multiple ones like this.
Right.
So Texas Mesquite. I've got a little bit of a problem with a Canadian company putting the word Texas on the front of their damn label.
Yeah, like us making a Nova Scotia whiskey, which we'll do it.
But Americans do it all the time with our cheese. It's a
very scammy cult move.
Yeah,
to completely lie and put any random thing in a bottle.
Okay, look at that.
Somebody earlier said I needed to get a Snuggie to achieve maximum cult status.
That's true. Okay, so look, it looks like this.
This is a tribe. If it were a cult, we would all be naked.
Texas Mesquite.
Except for the capes. The capes are obligatory, says Eric.
Texas Mesquite. That's what it looks like.
You have a cape.
I do have a cape.
Yeah, this was not the one I was thinking of. It wasn't a Crown Royal. It was just a Canadian whiskey that said Texas whiskey on there.
No.
I want to try that, though.
Hey, look. I'm the new Sparkle Master.
Yeah, that's how it works. What was the movie where as long as you get the thing, you have the powers? You're imbued with the powers?
That was, The Mask. There's a bunch of them. The Mask is one. There's one where if you get the staff, you're in charge.
Mm-hmm.
There could be only one.
You look like Liberace, says Scott Butler. No. Play us a tune, Daniel. So what do you think of this bourbon? On the nose, I haven't tried it yet.
I'm about to play keyboards for Yes. I used to live down the road from Terry, from one of the guys from Yes. And I met him in a couple of bars. He was a really cool guy.
I actually like that bourbon. I like that bourbon. It's sweet. The finish is thin, but on the front end, I almost get it's what is this? Tobacco and some kind of nuttiness.
At the distillery, in the shop, we should sell whiskey plumage.
Oh, that's right. We have a distillery.
So sort of.
There's a whole bunch of things, community stuff, distillery stuff. We want to bring people up to speed throughout the course of this live stream here. I took a note somewhere.
Dude, actually, I really like that bourbon.
I do. It finishes thin, though.
It does finish thin, but the initial rush of flavor is pretty great, and it doesn't have all the weird young green pine notey things.
So I took notes. I wrote down notes, but then I didn't want to carry paper, so I took a picture of the thing I wrote down. Oh, yeah. So you do stuff. There's a shout-out I had to give.
I'm just comparing this to Door County Bourbon.
Okay.
Another Wisconsin distillery. Door County Bourbon. Hello, Rob Blake from New York.
Mm-hmm. Remember. Oh! And then I think it's Christina Zerpoli's birthday, maybe?
It was just, I think.
Was it just?
Well, whatever it is.
Anyway, cheers.
Happy birthday.
She is ball buster extraordinaire.
Happy birthday, Cinderella.
Grammar bastard is what I want to. You're comparing it to the door? Where's the door?
I just poured some. So you got to finish yours. Finish your. It's gonna be a fun live stream.
Let me give you a dump.
Yeah, I mean, we'll use this as the dump it glass until you're ready. Here,
live streams and shots of alcohol.
Oh, that'll be the nut glass. Let me pour a fresh glass right out with that. All right, Door County Bourbon.
Oh, here we go. I promised I'd do a live stream if somebody was the first person to find the typo in the stream. And good luck. All right, it's going to take a while to.
What are we trying to do?
No, I'm giving a shout out. Go about your business. Do your Sami things.
That's Repeal Rye. We did the Door County Bourbon. Here's the Great Lakes Bourbon. I'm saving one that I brought to drink that I wanted to drink in the back.
Nathan Mowry, you grammar bastard. He was on the ball, man. Like within 5 seconds of me posting. First person to find the typo gets a shout out.
Oh, he found it, huh?
On
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday.
So the Grammar Bastard.
We're drinking on a Saturday.
We can talk about the launch party.
Oh, yeah. August 25th. So here's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
This is big news, by the way, and we can actually sign off on it. Full stop.
Yeah.
So we realized when we opened our distillery, we were going to have like some options, but not like the depth and breadth of
we'll have like
the
base starting bourbon, and then we'll have some variations in proof and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
But we realized, you know what we built this whole thing around the idea of whiskey community.
Yes.
And we're growing the tribe.
Yes.
And growing the kick-ass whiskey culture.
Yep.
So why don't we turn our grand opening into a whiskey festival?
Yep.
And a whiskey festival that features Texas whiskeys.
Yeah. So other distilleries will have tables set up.
Yep.
Their whiskey set up. And it's not a ticket sale type of thing. I mean, they're there just for the people to sample.
So legally, we are on our distillery and our property, and across the parking lot is Tuscan Hall, which is a big wedding event center. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have all the other brands set up down there pouring free samples of Texas whiskey.
Yeah.
We have signed off Balcones. We've got signed off Iron Root. Treaty Oak is talking about it with us, to be sure. There's already like 11 or 12 distilleries in Texas who have said, yeah, we'll be there, counting us in.
Yeah.
So we're getting food trucks. I'm trying to work on a coffee truck because that will be helpful throughout the day to switch to coffee. But yeah, it's going to be freaking amazing. Now, here's the important thing. Parking's going to be a problem because we only have parking for like 150 people.
Well, but again, and we've said this before, the people that are in Patreon, they're getting first dibs.
Yeah.
Because they've stepped up to make sure that we can make the content and build the distillery out and get the equipment and that kind of stuff. So they're going to get first dibs, and there's like 1,100 people in that group in the Patreon right now.
Yeah.
So whatever percentage of those people end up signing on, here's the thing. If it ends up being more than 150 people, if they're in the Patreon, I still want to make.
No, we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Okay, so and by the way, Peter, we haven't reached out to Ranger Creek yet. There's reasons, but I'm looking into it.
Yeah.
So here's what we would like to do. There's a hotel about 12 minutes down the road, and it's a brand new La Quinta. And it's pretty nice, but it's like rooms open indoors, not like a motel, right? Yes. Not outside.
Yes, but the Earls, you got a room on campus.
Earls are on campus. Don't worry about that. Yeah. But everybody else.
Quickly, this came up. What days and nights do they have that room available?
So technically, you can arrive Friday, check into your room, and leave Sunday.
Yeah. Cool.
That's the plan. 2 nights.
Cool.
So there's a hotel down the road that's pretty new, La Quinta. It's nice. I have people stay there multiple times. And it's if we can get enough people to say, yeah, I'm going to be there and I need a room, we'll lock down a block of rooms at La Quinta, and then we will get a shuttle coming to and from La Quinta, every hour, half hour, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that you can come and go as you please. You don't have to drive. I will tell you that Uber is alive and well in Austin. So Uber is always another option.
Yeah.
We are, as we get closer, we're going to do everything we can to keep you from driving a car onto the property. I'm just saying, you're going to need to plan on Uber, shuttle, taxi. Do not plan on driving your car in because there's just no way.
Yeah, it's going to get... the spaces are going to get locked up pretty quick. The other thing is, so the one of the amazing things, just kind of pulling back the curtain for a second, one of the amazing things that's happened since we pulled back the curtain on the Crowded Barrel Whiskey Company and the Patreon and the Whiskey Quests and that whole thing is the number of distilleries that are coming to us saying, oh my God, that's amazing. We love what you guys are doing. How can we participate? And the distilleries that want to do Whiskey Quest with their community that allow us into their distillery room with their master distiller, going through the different decision points.
It's totally a thing.
Decision points, yeah.
And people are excited about it. As a matter of fact, when Jared replied to me about Jared Hempstead, the head distiller at Balcones, he replied to me about the event we're doing. He said, yeah, we're definitely going to find a way to be in. Also, do you still want a Balcones barrel? And are you still looking for some of our whiskey to do weird things with? just let me know where to send when to send it.
That's the mode we're in right now. Is
Yeah.
how can we get maximum options for whenever we get any kind of whiskey that we're working on? Finishing options, proof options are obvious. I think last night we locked down what's going to be the based whiskey bottle design.
Last night,
the
if
design,
we can pull it off, that's beautiful.
It's amazing, and that's going to be, we're doing the base one ourselves, but that's going to be another decision point in the Patreon community as we're designing stuff. And what's the color? What's the name? What's the fiddly bits? There are fiddly bits.
Now, for the camp,
did you think we would make a whiskey without fiddly?
Of course
bits?
not. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. For the event, there are campsites around here for trailers and
Can't do Nicola.
We can't send cars to those places, but Uber will pick you up from there as well.
So Camp Ben Nicola, by the way, if you guys wanted to camp out, it's like a mile down the road, and it's basically across the street from Salt Lick Barbecue, which is one of the most iconic Texas barbecue places ever.
And by the way, an Uber from there will be like $5 or less. It's only 2 miles away.
Yeah, well, depending on
Salt Lick is only 2 miles away.
The population density around here is kind of we're deep South Austin, by the way.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes south of downtown.
Right. So if we walked across the street, then we wouldn't be in Austin anymore.
Yeah,
it's that far south. But yeah, super exciting stuff. And what was the other thing we wanted to talk about? There was,
I don't know, but I'm just grateful that the plumage was so gracious.
Oh, Daniel.
No, I chose the plumage. Into discussion. I chose the plumage.
You said the magic word.
No, plumage was the shoulder bit.
He said the word.
I know.
Plumage.
I
could get my freaking robe on.
You went out of character there for a second.
No, I didn't. This isn't live at all. We edited out. Oh, Daniel, 2 more choices. Hopefully you choose the right one.
Someone said Grundle shot. Why do you hate me? Definitely
Daniel.
still not the box.
Definitely still not the box.
Yeah.
Did you think I put a dick in this box, Daniel?
Well, it's about the right size.
God damn you.
I choose towel.
You choose towel. What do we have in here? What glorious, epic thing do we
Wes,
have?
I'm going to need a spiritual guidance from the whiskey cardinal for correct.
It's the whiskey goggles of the bows.
Oh, the goggles. Okay.
Now, do you know why I need to wear these goggles, Daniel?
I don't know.
Because as I pour it over my plumage directly into your stupid glass, I don't want whiskey in my eye.
I'll tell you from personal experience with the leaf blower, getting whiskey in your eyes is painful.
Well, this isn't particularly comfortable. This isn't particularly comfortable. I didn't slip it all.
Yeah, don't leave your character.
Okay, here. Once again, I'll pour it for you because your hobbity little fingers can't handle a man-sized bottle.
Wait. You gotta get it into the glass.
There we go. Open the bottle for me, my loyal employee. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't pour too much.
Right. There, let it dip in. Let it really get in. Oh,
dude, have you washed your hair?
Daniel.
How long has it been since you took a bath?
Drink it.
Here's the thing, you guys. No matter what this tastes like, it's still better than those fucking smoothies.
What is wrong with the smoothie?
Oh, screw smoothies.
Oh, you're insane. No, don't you fucking dare. Go ahead, Daniel. Oh, there's a lot left.
Just tastes like Bushmills.
Unfortunately for you, Daniel, that wasn't the plumage I meant.
Peter, you're in charge of HR now. We're going to have an HR meeting.
The plumage finale is coming up. Can you possibly imagine what it is, Daniel? Can you imagine what my plumage is?
Wow, the voice is getting dramatic.
By the way, the Andrew Harrison walked in here.
Oh, in here?
I gave him a sneak peek of what
No.
the actual plumage is.
Andrew, and I saw you today before we did this, and you did not warn me. Here's the thing.
Let me tell you this.
I'm coming for you.
Let me tell you this.
I'm coming for you.
He freaked out and ran out of the room so he could retch in the parking lot.
Ah, yes. I can't. I can't. I'm calling Andrew right now.
No, call Andrew. He can't
Call
tell you.
Andrew Harrison.
No, so.
No, call Andrew Harrison.
This is titillating.
Do you want another KK or do you want the Cabernet or the beer barrel?
Wait, just
Cabernet or beer barrel?
Cabernet.
Cabernet.
Yeah, I'll save the beer for last.
Hey,
Andrew, don't tell him.
No,
Don't tell
Andrew.
him. Andrew,
What did you?
Don't spoil it.
No,
Don't spoil it. He's
Rex said he showed you, and then you didn't warn me. What the hell's going on?
Don't do it.
I saw you first. I saw Rex second.
Oh. All right.
All right.
He can't tell you now, even though he actually still knows the information, but I'm hanging up.
All right, fine.
What's the Cabernet?
You're forgiven.
What's the Cabernet?
We're drunk calling already. It's totally true, Garrett. Actually, we're not drunk.
Mm-mm.
I'm betting 0.02
Oh, by the
right
way,
now.
should we have a breathalyzer at the thing?
I have a breathalyzer.
All right.
No, I have a police department issued breathalyzer in my office
Because
that I use before I leave campus every fucking time.
Officially establishing this, it's going to be an amazing event. Do not come expecting to get shit-faced and crazy and just annihilated with whiskey.
No.
That's not the vibe.
That is absolutely not the
You
vibe.
will be gone.
Here's the thing.
So fast.
If you know the both of us, dude, we will sit you in a fucking corner like a child if we think that you are not ready to get in a car or if you're being inappropriate. We are on fucking 30 acres and I have a backhoe. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I've gone through most of the stuff I want to do. So do you want to get
0.02 is the limit in Poland for driving.
Really?
Wow. I mean, that's definitely safer.
So what is your 0.08? This live stream took a weird turn, but is it your
Marshall, see you later, mate.
Is your 0.08? Is that something where you feel like, man, I got a thick amount of whiskey in?
Oh yeah, dude. 0.08 for me. There's no question in my mind. I should not be driving.
Right.
As a matter of fact, when I hit about 0.05, according to my measurements, I know immediately. Like, nope, I'm good. At 0.05, I won't even drive.
All right. Fair enough.
I mean, Kate, it's not something where I'm seeing double. It's just something where it's like, no, 0.05 is plenty. I'm gonna ride this down to like 0.01 or lower.
Simeon Della Vecchia, Daniel and Rex, I hope you guys ship your whiskey to Australia. So right out of the gate, we're going to have really crap distribution. But the distribution options that have been coming at us.
No, we've got people reaching out to us. So we already have a guy we're going to try out for Texas distribution.
Right. And then
we're going to give him a shot. It's Texas True. But we need somebody who can handle international distribution. But there's two problems. In my experience and research I've been done talking with people, when you do international distribution, they want to buy pallets, not boxes. And a pallet is a lot of fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
And we are not producing the quantity that can handle pallet shipments.
Now, to start, we're doing cases.
Now, if we could get a pallet to an online retailer that shipped to Europe, like not naming any names, Master of Malt, that would be worth it to get it to people who could all order from Master of Malt that aren't in the U.S. right now.
Can we appoint Christina Zerpoli high priestess of the whiskey tribe?
I don't know. We'll have to run that by the cardinal of the whiskey tribe, Wes Smith.
Here's the thing. The ceremonies that I think Christina would come up with.
Yeah, that's true. It would be all in my favor. And
They
Rex
would just basically be, how can we destroy Rex this time?
Yeah. That's what it'd be like if Christina took over the Whiskey Biscuits episodes.
Yeah.
I would no longer be the punchline.
I want to do a ceremony. Here's the thing. I've been thinking on it. I haven't landed on something that I'm satisfied with. There desperately needs to be a ceremony for that moment whenever you get a new favorite whiskey. Whenever you try something and it blows your mind. Like, my God, This
Oh wow, I'm
this
all for
is
that.
and it's going to be like it's rare. It doesn't happen that often.
It might be just a moment of silence instead of a song. Wait.
No, there needs to no. We'll figure out what it is. We'll get some ideas from you, but basically, what can we do, see, hear to indoctrinate that moment? Because it's just really rare and really awesome whenever you try something and it blows the doors off of everything you've ever tried before. And you have a new favorite whiskey.
You know what it is? The best of both worlds. We do Simon and Garfunkel, The Sound of Silence. That's Juan Leverson said.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Like the worst Simon and Garfunkel ever.
Have you realized that our ceremonies, often the vibe is completely at odds with, the song is completely at odds with what the moment is actually doing.
Yeah.
It's raining men, but then the bottle's dead.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Fighting.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's kind of fun.
Hello, darkness, my old friend is one of the most somber, deep, dark songs.
Yeah, although
ever.
the Disturbed did a version of it. But I don't really like Disturbed. Sorry,
You
guys.
don't like Disturbed.
I know Rexy likes them. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get into this when we start doing music and whiskey pairings.
I'm giving you an official reprimand, Daniel, for poor choice in music.
No, the voice is back.
We'll talk about it in your quarterly review.
I like the Sauvignon Blanc version.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, let's try the beer one. Did we give notes on this? This isn't really a review stream.
It really isn't.
So the deck, if people aren't signed up for the newsletter, I mentioned this in
Oh, I've got it.
a couple of different places.
I bless the rains down in Africa. That's what you sing whenever the bottle's really amazing. You just sing that first line. I bless the rains down in Africa. And everyone's like, wow, you must have really liked that.
No. And then beyond, here's the other thing. Because that's not the song in The Lion King. But that feels like a Lion King moment. That feels like a Lion King moment. I bless the plains down in Africa.
Yeah.
And then basically the new favorite bottle is held up.
Yeah. Like
for all to behold.
And then you end it with
That's the new ceremony. That's the ceremony. That's the song. When you find your new favorite whiskey.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. Okay.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about the beer version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the beer version. Oh, no. And the other thing is, deck. Man, so we have all the broad strokes for the distillery in place, except for
Oh God, I'm not drinking that.
except for the deck.
Smell that.
Well, it's
No, that smells like something went bad. No, that is all armpit funk.
sorry.
That's body odor right there. God, I'm out on that one.
Well, I'm tasting it. I'm giving it a fair.
No, I'm not even gonna taste it.
I'm gonna give it a fair.
Sorry, Coach Friday.
I give it a fair shot.
You lost me on the porter beer.
No, you didn't even taste it?
No.
Dude. How many times have you had a whiskey where the nose is very different than the taste? Fair shot.
The nose
Fair
is
shot.
The smell is 70% of taste. I don't care if the other 30% is
30%.
glorious. It will not overcome
30%.
70%.
30% is a meaningful amount.
No, I'm out. That porter one was also Shenanigan Distillery.
So the things you don't like about the nose, they don't show up on the taste that much.
I'm sure, but it doesn't matter. The fact that you said even that much is all right.
Which one is that?
Teeny tiny hobbit balls. Jason Newman.
Wait.
There's nobody to pixelate that out.
Oh, very snobbish. Very snobbish this time. Ooh. You don't have Chad here to edit out your snobbery.
He dares skip a tasting. Plumage for the Hobbit now.
Oh, there will be plumage.
Now, there's a difference between drawing a line and a snob. On personal, I didn't say you shouldn't drink it. I just said, fuck that, I'm not drinking it. That's not snobby.
Well, so fine. The line that we do draw is you can have a strong personal preference, but the moment you apply that and put it onto other people and shit on them, then you're a snob. So fine, have your preference.
Yeah.
Have your preference.
Alex, I'm telling Coach Friday you did that on purpose. Well, Alex, he wanted you to be named his pet mooch. So how do you feel about that?
Dan Turner says hashtag bald Rex. Well, it's coming, Dan Turner. It's happening. So we've gone through, I think, two.
Wait. Coach Friday redeemed himself.
Daniel.
So, dude, I lost, Jonathan. I lost the note that you sent with the samples.
Mhm.
It's gone. I have no idea where it is.
I would tell you to send them to me, but we know what happens.
Yes, but son of a bitch, that Friday's blend.
Yeah.
Blended on 12/28/17.
Do we know?
Bottled on 1/29/18.
Do we know what's in it?
I do not know what's in it. Friday, put it in the comments, please, because that is tasty.
Mm-hmm. So the haircuts, we've gone through two. I don't know. We got like half a dozen or so to go. We will end up with baldness for supreme level shenanigans. It would be glorious. Now, the thing that's been kind of surprisingly tricky is convincing professional stylists to come out here.
I've gone through 4 different websites where like, we will come to you and do everything. And I email them and then just crickets. Everyone's like, I don't know.
No professional stylist wants to come out and give obviously a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Like just a horrific haircut on camera in front of thousands of people.
I know. So what I think I'm going to tell next time is that Rex and I are getting married at Chapel Dulcinea.
Right.
And then that'll get them to arrive because
Yeah.
they'll feel this guilt that like they need to be involved because it's a wedding.
Here's the thing. We can do that. We can do that. And I want to hear from the people on this one. We can do that. Or Daniel becomes my
who needs to be blocked? How do we make an admin block?
Daniel becomes my hairstylist. I'm going to take the comments away.
Oh, I'll do that.
This fucking guy.
I'll do
put
it.
a comment stream in front of him and he's just
It's like squirrel,
yeah, he's like a squirrel. You going to be my stylist?
Yeah. Oh, I'll do it all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do my best interpretation of the haircuts.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm so in on that.
I'm assuming you're fairly out of practice with hair, but we'll see what happens.
Someone's posting political BS. All right. If you name him, I'll call him out on fucking live stream and I'll come find him at his house.
They're going to get rid of people easily enough.
Yeah, Rex can get rid of people. I just got to tell me who.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting called out. Name him. Name the sinner.
I know that's brutal, isn't it? Public shaming.
We need a bell.
Yeah.
Shame.
Dang, shame.
Shame. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I said some stylist.
Yes, some style.
That's not part of. It turns out that's level 4, which I haven't reached yet. So good luck.
So and we were even like talking to my wife's friends who were stylists, so they at least know that we're just not freak shows.
Yeah,
and even she was like, "Yeah, I'm not
gonna do that." Yeah, and I got somebody at the. I got a couple people I reached out to at the local Birds Barbershop.
Yeah.
Or Birds. Anyway, Birds Barbershop.
Right. And
we know them. We've gone to them for years, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm busy." That's what they say. Yeah, I'm too busy.
Super busy.
It's like, yeah,
Okay. What else on the distillery? Oh, as you saw on like behind the scenes, like the Whiskey Tribe update stuff, we're just putting into episodes. The wall of magnificence, where all the names are going to go, turned out amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to figure out the right material for the names to go on.
Yeah, because here's the problem.
The wall
looks so good, and we're about to cover it up with plaques. Now, I'm fine with covering it
We want
with
the plaques to be big enough to see it, but still not just be a solid wall. You need to see that there's actually some wood back there to make it feel like just, a really cool wall. So I don't know, we're thinking about like plexiglass.
Now,
then
the other option is we cover all the other surfaces of the distillery that are stucco with really standout plaques.
No.
And leave the feature wall. But
they're on the wall. They're on the wall.
Yeah,
Wall's
it's just a thing. Yeah.
No, we're gonna find the right material to put those nameplates on there. By the way, so the future of this channel, a lot of people may have noticed that the content is, we'll say, uneven. We'll say sometimes we do a very practical, information heavy episode. Other times we'll do a really just shenanigan episode. There's no piece of knowledge shared at all. The thing that we're doing until we get a distillery finish is essentially experimentation. What's the kind of stuff that's well received? What's the kind of stuff that we can pull off within a limited amount of time? So once the distillery is finished, we mentioned this before, but we're going to have a new show, and it's going to be designed, structured, formatted so that we can produce it efficiently.
Yep.
And get more content done.
Yep.
And the things that we've learned in this window of time where it's effectively been Daniel and I fucking tap dancing in the woods.
Just making shit up.
Making shit up because we don't have an official place to shoot or show off. The things that we've learned from these several months are going to be applied to the channel and the show and all the stuff we're doing moving forward.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to even out what the Whiskey Tribe channel even is.
So essentially the Whiskey Tribe becomes a network with a bunch of shows.
What?
Is that not what I'm hearing?
No. I'm talking about like the content that is, because here YouTube channels, it's not like a TV channel where you have any number of things. YouTube channels essentially, here's the show.
Right.
Show up.
No, I get that.
But on the Whiskey Tribe channel, we want to have a show that feels like a consistent format, like the Vault. That has the opposite problem. The Vault can use a dose of, newness and refreshing.
Right.
Whereas this channel is like, shit, let's just lock some things down that we have some consistency. But in terms of reaching out to other shows and networking, we're
all over that.
Once we get a head count, this is one of the things we want to do. Once we get a head count for the distilleries that are showing up, for the August 21st, 25th, not 21st, 25th,
August 25th
launch party, and the number of people that are showing up, we're going to reach out to a handful of YouTube channels, whiskey YouTube channels, to see if they want to show up too. Yeah. And maybe they don't because they don't have anything to do with our saltiness.
So we're going to be, and by the way, hi, Spencer. Spencer Whelan's posting Texas whiskey stuff. He emailed to me so we can chat about it if we wanted to.
Cool.
We're going to start sending out invites, one tier at a time in Patreon, right? Giving you 48 hours or so to respond and say, yeah, I'm coming. Remember, it's free. The tickets are always +1, right? But you need to, if you're bringing a +1, sign up for 2 tickets,
right?
Because the most important thing is that we need a head count.
Right.
Now, we're going to use Eventbrite, and you're limited to 2 tickets.
Right.
Now, a couple of things. One is the moment our head count reaches a significant high mass, that's when we start reaching out to other YouTube channels, say, hey guys, we've got X amount of whiskey fans flying in from all over the damn place. Do you guys want to come hang out for the grand opening? And what we will offer is that if they will get themselves here, we'll put them up.
Yeah.
If they will fly to Austin, we will put them up at the hotel.
Yep.
Now, one of the things is, what if you can't make it, but you're on an invite in Patreon?
Yep.
On the first round, if you're an Earl or a Baron, you can replace yourself with somebody else. But guess what they do? They come and they say your name when they register, right? So that we know they're a Patreon connection, not just some random people that showed up.
Yep.
Right. So register with your name and tell them to drop your name when they come. Now, the lower tiers, I don't want, we're going to wait for you to extend your invite to someone else who could come until all the patron members have had a chance.
Right.
Once all the patron members have had a chance and we still have space, then we'll say anybody who can't make it can extend their invite to somebody else.
Yeah.
And send them the Eventbrite link. If that makes sense, that's what we're doing.
Daniel.
If someone's willing to fly Ralphie from Isle of Man,
Daniel.
let's do it. Why your hand smells like whiskey?
Do you know what time it is?
No.
There's one more plumage. Daniel. I think we've saved the best for last. Oh, you've chosen ever so poorly. This is what I meant when I said plumage.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, Daniel.
Do you know what I told Andrew, Daniel?
The plumage don't enter into it.
You know what I told Andrew whenever he came in? and I shared the delightful surprise.
What?
I said, Andrew, there's a very real possibility that Daniel won't do it. That Daniel can't hang. He'll throw down a shenanigan, but he can't take a shenanigan. Andrew,
someone just commented something that was in my head that, for the love of God, please don't let it be true. I don't know if you remember, but Rex kept the wax strips from when we waxed him. If that's it, then I'm out.
Daniel, do you know what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, what?
I'm putting on my full regalia because this shenanigan needs the robes of the mooch, the Grandmaster Whiskey Mooch necklace.
You need your wings too?
And the whiskey goggles.
Oh, and the goggles?
Of the bouse.
Oh, no. Jed, just avert your eyes, my friend. Avert your eyes.
Oh, yes. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh. Okay, it's just a tea strainer.
Do you know what we're going to do with this tea strainer, Daniel?
Oh, no. No.
Open it.
Oh, no! It's hair! No! Oh my God.
That's the start of hair for hobbits.
Wait, where did that come from? I can't tell. I can't tell what kind of hair that is. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, it's so. Did it autofocus? It did. You can see it. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, my stomach hurts. Okay.
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, that's a lot of Bushmills.
Will you ever mooch whiskey from me again?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can you make that a little less whiskey? Oh, no. Oh, no, look. Look in the glass. What's in the glass?
Drink it.
Dude, can you see this? In the glass, pieces of hair came out of the strainer. Oh my God.
Oh, you're so fucked.
Okay, here's the thing.
Wait.
No. That's way too much quantity. That'll kill me.
No, you're not drinking you're not drinking the whole thing.
No.
From this glass.
This is the glass.
Screw, let me see.
It still has hair in it.
Let me see.
It still has hair.
Put it in my hand.
It still has hair in it.
Put it in my hand.
No. I'm going to die if I consume all of that.
You don't drink the whole thing.
No, give me the thing. I'll drink the whole fucking thing.
3 good sips.
No, give me that glass.
Daniel.
Fuck you if you don't think I am so much more of a mooch than you are.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Holy shit snacks. What the oh my God. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What son of a bitch.
That's right.
Dude.
That's right.
Oh, and there's still pieces of oh God. Oh God. Why would you oh my God. Okay. That happened. Well done. Good job.
No.
Okay.
Fuck all of you.
Okay. On that note,
No, on that note, I'm switching to open distillery.
You gotta cleanse the palate a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Dan, let me ask you a question.
That kind of burns.
Do you need some floss? Oh God, that is. See, you are darker and more brutal to yourself than I ever would have been. Because at heart, I really am a benevolent. I pretend to be.
My wife is on the property. She can drive me around.
God. So, I really don't know what to do now
Because you did not see that coming.
I'm simultaneously impressed and disgusted.
Uh,
Little shock and awe there at the end of the live stream.
You all right there?
Little shock and awe. No, I gotta tell you, I do feel a little nauseous. it's just right in here. It's just welling up.
Just remember who is the one who's willing to take things way too far. Everyone thinks it's Rex.
Oh, you want to go down this path?
No, the difference
Is this what we want to do?
if I do some crazy shit, are you willing to own it? Not just are you willing to create the craziest stuff that I have to do?
3 words.
Grundle, grundle, grundle.
In a fucking second.
Oh, shit. This is escalating. So in high school, I was a part of a group that got into a prank war.
Yeah, that was 4 words actually.
Yeah.
A is not really a word.
Yeah.
It's a letter.
Who's drunk now?
So-
Jimmy Leg. That's 4 words. Yeah. Oh, I love you, Jimmy. In high school, so I was a part of a circle that got into a prank war.
Yeah.
And let's just say it ended with us having a meeting with the sheriff. I'm not joking. It got out of control. It was spring break weekend. I was a senior, and there was a house where all the guys were staying.
Yeah.
And a house where there was like 14 girls staying.
Yeah.
And so they came over and they pranked us with some like toilet paper. So we went over to their house. And we took all the tires off of all their cars, left them on cement blocks and stacked their cars in the yard, their tires in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came back and they offered us peace brownies. Well, here's the thing. So we wake up at like 11 because we've been up until 3 or 4 taking tires off of cars. We wake up at like 11 and one of the guys who I will not name on camera is like, hey, the girls called the truce. And he was a little bit of a naive human being. He's like, the girls called the truce. They made us brownies. Yeah, you see where this is going, right?
Of course.
And we're like, did you eat them?
Of
he's
all
like,
things, why brownies?
yeah. And he's like, yeah, they're great. And it turns out they had a whole bottle of X-Lax
Of course it did.
in the brownies.
Of course it did.
And he spent the next, someone said X-Lax brownies. Yeah, he spent the next, a day and a half sitting in the can, right? So we went and started another prank, and essentially they caught us and ended up in a car chase through Waco, Texas, where my friend broke the front axle on his car.
Did he do some like Dukes of Hazzard shit?
Because we went over a hill.
Oh, you did Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, and we probably only left ground like 5 inches.
Yeah,
but it was enough to crack the front axle on his car, and then in the meantime, the cops saw us driving by and pulled us all over. So now we have a car with like 8 guys and a broken axle, and a car behind us who was following us with like 9 girls.
Mm-hmm.
And we all end up in a meeting with the sheriff of police in Waco.
You know what? If not for the sheriff, I like those odds.
I'm just saying, when it comes to a prank war or an escalation level.
So here's the thing. I know in the heat of the moment, it's a live stream. Emotions run hot.
That's industry standard. Everybody knows that.
Now, if you want to start a prank war, oh, Daniel.
Yeah. I really don't, because I've got enough things to worry about in my brain right now. I don't need to also be worrying about sitting down in chairs or eating my lunch.
Here's why I do. Because it makes my content decisions really easy.
Yeah, it does make video content a lot more accessible. You guys have no idea how hard it is to come up with interesting video content as often as we have to do it.
Yeah, but that's assuming it's interesting.
Yeah,
You just assumed that our content is interesting.
that is true. I did sort of pull back the curtain on whether or not our content is amazing.
Yeah, which is what I'm looking for.
No, here's what I'm
The
looking
new
forward
show.
to. I'm looking forward to the new distillery giving us a tasting room
Yes.
where we can create regular content.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm most looking forward to music and whiskey pairings because I was a full-time musician for 20 years.
Sure.
Studio, touring musician. And I have real opinions and excitement
Right.
about music.
Yes.
And pairing it with whiskey, that really excites me.
I know. So you were very excited about this idea when I floated
Yes.
the idea. Here's the thing. To start, that kind of content is going to be standalone content that fills in gaps in the week.
Yeah.
Because until we establish that we're not getting our head taken off with copyright restrictions, because it's
it's true.
It's totally fair use.
It is fair use.
We can defend it as fair use
if we're talking over it.
if we're talking over it and we're giving additional value and context.
Yeah, we
for
cannot
what-
afford to buy licensing for weekly videos on music.
And there's lots of channels that do this, but until we can confirm that we make this kind of content and we're not getting every video we put up there is just getting taken down and monetized by some asshat. Until we can say it's a fair use video, it's a reaction video, whatever the hell we need to call it. That's going to be standalone, and then there can be a segment that we integrate into the actual Whiskey Tribe show. But yeah, the Reddit community, the Reddit people say yes to Reddit.
I think that's probably it's going to be way before Discord.
Yeah,
But I think the Reddit is the next growth moment.
and honestly, the Discord people. Here's the thing: I love Discord. Discord's amazing. It again comes to critical mass and having enough active people to make it fun, and the admins that are ever present enough to make sure people aren't getting too drunk and salty that it just ruins the vibe for everybody.
Yeah.
So
See, here's the thing: finding admins like Terry Dolan,
Yeah.
that does not come easily.
yeah,
I mean, we stumbled onto Terry
Right.
because Terry has the perfect combination
no
of
ego.
no ego, willing to drop the hammer, but human and gracious.
Right.
It's hard to find that combination.
Okay, so
and we stumbled into Terry. That was an accident. We didn't even.
absolutely. Here's the thing. Here's the parameters for the Facebook community and the Reddit community that's coming. And I've had conversations with this about this with Terry. But whenever you're posting stuff, the marching orders that I give any and all admins, it's really simple. Good vibe is good tribe. As long as the group dynamic, people are talking about stuff that's positive and fun, and the vast majority of it is whiskey related, or at least tribe related, like dad jokes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
If they see something that it's just not the right kind of vibe, here's the options they have. They can delete the post, they can remove the person who posted it, or they can ban the person who posted it.
Yeah.
So
and that's it. Those are the only three.
those are the options.
That
And
discussion
we
is
tell-
not one of the options.
we tell them you are not debating the merits of posts with people who could possibly be drinking.
No, getting into a debate.
So if any admin, if
No
any
winners.
Whiskey Tribe admin ever deletes your posts, that is a kind act.
yeah,
They're doing you a favor.
they're doing the least harmful thing they could do to you.
Right. Now, if somebody was like, yeah, kind of out of bounds and, you know, they really got too sloppy and a little too aggressive, then they will remove somebody. That's like a timeout. And if somebody is so butthurt about getting removed, then fuck it, you're gone, stay away. But
Yeah.
if you're just removed,
Here's the thing: if someone got deleted from the group,
Yeah.
it's because their post was deleted,
Yeah.
and then they argued.
and then they argued, or the post was so past the line of acceptability. It's like, no.
Yeah.
You're gone for now. It's a timeout.
So we don't just ban people because we feel like it, or
Right.
Terry doesn't just ban people because he feels like it. They've been given a couple of windows first,
Yeah.
and if they cross those, then that's the final act.
Sure. So there's removal. And if you find yourself removed, which you shouldn't, because don't be a dick. But if anybody ever finds themselves removed, you can still reapply to the group and get back into the group. It's just a warning shot across the bow. Now, anybody that gets so out of bounds, so toxic, it's like super sexist, misogynistic, just hate speech, really bad, weird political shit. This is a whiskey group. Wrong place. Then they can get outright banned and they're done. But yeah, those are the options that admins have. They delete, they remove, or they ban. And if somebody deletes your post, the worst thing in the world you could possibly do is get butthurt about it.
Yeah, and
because they did you a favor.
Yeah, they did. Now, if you've been banned, the only person to talk to is the person who banned you, because we're going to back them.
Well, as volunteers, man, and the volunteers that have come out of the woodwork for the sake of the community, like Terry Dolan and Thomas Graves.
Yeah.
And
these
behind the scenes, we got Murphy. We got Murph.
Yeah, Dennis Murph. Now, so here's a business rule, and this is a gift.
Yeah.
The rule when you're building something isn't find people to do things. That's the wrong direction of approaching shit. The best way to accomplish amazing shit is to find the people who are already doing the thing.
Yep.
And then simply give them power.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's not find someone to fulfill the power position. It's find the person who's already doing the thing and then simply acknowledge them officially and give them control. Yeah. That's when you end up with actually amazing people.
So I'm pretty sure I heard Daniel say, prank war. And I'm pretty sure you heard it too.
Son of a bitch.
Daniel.
Oh, no.
Daniel. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up in the next minute or two.
Yep.
And pranking. It's a brave new world. I'm excited.
The problem about pranking is
it's
hard to catch it on camera.
There's no problem with pranking at all. I own cameras.
Yeah, but I don't. That's the problem.
Good, because if you ever get me, that shit ain't never going to be seen. It never
Chad, here's the thing, Chad. I've changed the code to the vault. The only way you're getting back in is if you side with me.
Chad.
And if you drink,
may you
drink with us.